Welcome back. Seniors top 10 teams going into week 13 on a
Tuesday. I have to poop.
I'm excited for this. I bet you it's gonna go.
No, he's seen a sneak peek of it. But this week I'm pretty confident on the positions of the teams that I picked. There's there's 2 teams where I'm like they could flip flop.
Which numbers?
Does that give it away?
No.
Yes. Number 10.
Number 10. They moved down the Titans. They lost to the Bengals, which I thought they were gonna beat the Bengals. It was a close game, but they lost.
It was a close game. Henry fumbled the ball, fumbled the bag.
They still got a touchdown on that play though.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, Traylon Burks recovered it.
He fumbled the ball twice.
Yeah.
Huh?
I think he fumbled the ball twice.
Not anything like that huge run though. That huge run where he fumbled on the goal line or whatever. They ended up scoring on that play.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the other fumble was.
Yeah.
So they fall to 7-4, which put the Bengals at 7-4 too, because the Bengals were at 10 last week.
And now they're
Number 9. Nope, it's the Ravens. The Ravens went down. They bumped down. He is clapping. He's slow clapping, actually. Explain the clap. You don't like the
I don't
Ravens.
need to explain anything. I've already said everything I need to say.
He said
Amen. Let's move on.
they lost to the Jaguars, 28-27. They fall to 7-4 as well as the Titans.
Yeah, I'm on board.
He's on board.
Their defense in the second half is atrocious.
Okay.
I've never seen a team give up leads in the fourth quarter like this team.
They're pretty good at doing that,
It's actually insane to me.
Yep.
Sorry if I sound like death, everybody.
So what does this mean for the our division? Like Bengals are gonna win then, right?
Well,
Nothing's
the Ravens
guaranteed,
beat the Bengals already this year,
I
so
think
it
they play
depends.
again.
We'll see.
They play again.
It's
I
not,
think
definitely,
late.
it's not dead yet.
Let's see when they play each other. Is it the last week?
I think
Could
that's
be
the
last
last
week.
week. Yeah.
That'd be cool. Come down to the absolute hanging wire.
But if we're talking about
Because they're the same. Ravens play the Broncos, Steelers, Browns, Falcons, Steelers, Bengals.
I actually question whether or not the Titans are better than the Ravens.
that's fair. That's a fair debate.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I actually think
I
I do like
think-
the Titans better than the Ravens, actually.
I think they're interchangeable.
I'm
I
not
think
going
they're
to
both
fight it.
very different, or like they're very similar teams.
That's a game I'd
The
really
way
like
they
to
play.
see, I think. Like the Bengals and Titans.
Lamar
game.
got mad at a Instagram guy or Twitter that had 150 followers. You see, he replied back to him, like, cussing him out.
No.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Speaking about the Bengals, though, at number 8 we have the Bengals. They bumped up 2 spots after beating the Titans.
I might have them a little higher.
A little bit
You
higher.
want to talk about a team that's defense is insanely good in the second half?
The thing that's
Definitely
going to
the
really show it is going to be this week because they play the Chiefs. So, I mean, if it's like a really good close game.
That's awesome.
And this is the game where Mixon and
Well,
Chase might come
Jamar
back.
Chase is apparently going to be back. Mixon, I think, is questionable.
Mhm.
But I think they're leaning towards trying to get him back. But again, I don't think they should rush these things because, man, if they get re-injured, that's 2 of your superstar players that could
Right.
be out for the
It's a
playoffs.
big game, though.
Right.
You're right.
It's a big game.
You're right, but
I think they
man,
will rush him back.
I hope nothing happens.
That's a
then.
very important game. Honestly, I would probably rush him back.
What if they
They have the
both
same
get
record
hurt?
as the
But
Ravens.
Or
Would
what
you?
if they're not at 100 and they still can't do anything that they really want to
Can't
do?
live your life in regret, you know what I'm saying? Live your life if you're a kid.
What if you regret rushing him back?
Well, hey, you only find out if you do rush him back. And whoever said they're rushing him back? It seems like Chase is ready to go. And as far as I heard, I think Mixon's going to be ready to go for this upcoming week. So, hey, it's the biggest game of the year for them right now. They're tied with the Ravens, same record. And they're playing the Kansas City Chiefs, the best team in football.
Wow.
And, I mean, same conference game. It's a big game.
They beat them last year.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, that's a pretty big
nobody's
game.
saying they
Twice.
can't do it again.
Is that prime
Are
time?
you going to pick them?
Probably not, but we'll see.
So you're saying they can't do it twice?
I'm just saying that they should bring their guys back. This is a big game. They need to.
Yeah.
All right.
They need to.
Hey, I think you're gonna like this one. Number 7. The 49ers. He doesn't like it. He thinks they should be higher. He thinks they should be higher. He thinks that they should be higher. Say it. You think that they should be
Bro,
higher.
if I told you a couple weeks ago I thought they should be number 4, what do you think I think right now?
That's crazy though. 4. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if that's insane.
Jimmy
but-
G, dude. Scary hit on the knee. He's chilling, though.
Thanks for
see
the
that
update,
hit?
Joe.
You see that hit on his leg, dude? That would have been game over.
I think I did, yeah.
I'll say the 49ers, their offense was subpar, specifically in that first half. There was like literally no points scored.
They
Like
only
their
scored
defense-
13. But
Actually,
they
I don't
shut the
even.
S- but they shut the Saints out.
was gonna say,
so
it's
like,
not
it
e-
doesn't
Actually,
matter.
I would say
Yeah.
the Saints actually always do stuff like that on offense. So I mean, I'll give the 49ers defense some credit. It's a shutout. It's not easy to do, but
Saints stink.
Saints
yeah, I would
stink.
say like the offensive game plan coming into the game that first half was interesting. Saints have a decent defense, but they don't play well all the time. But 49ers got it done. Pitch a shutout. I still like them.
Cool.
Still the best team in the NFC.
Wow. Even better than number 6,
Yes, the Vikings.
the Vikings.
Yeah, I think so.
That's a game.
tough.
That's a game I'd like to see.
You probably say that a lot.
Vikings
Top ten.
defense is so bad. So bad. They're ranked last. They're ranked last. They're terrible.
Wow.
Mac Jones was just running or throwing all over him.
You said it, Pittsburgh Steelers, bro.
Yeah.
Back in what
Seriously.
was it?
2017,
They're
baby.
ranked
17.
last.
Amazing offense.
You ain't gonna win a chip if you don't got a good defense, boys. That is concerning.
Really? They rank. Hold on. I need to check out their rank last.
I was
That's
watching the
insane.
game and their pass was 32 and then their run was 31 or something like
That's
that.
bad. How are they? All right. I don't know. That's crazy.
And that's what they said during the Thanksgiving game. So based on how the rest of the Sunday's games went, but they're at the bottom.
30. Yeah. But
I mean, it was a pretty good. Okay, I will say this. Yes, the Patriots wide receivers actually looked fantastic versus the Vikings cornerbacks.
If it wasn't for the Patriots special
and-
teams being terrible.
I was gonna say, and honestly, the Patriots have one of the most mid wide receiver cores in the NFL.
Sure.
And they were looking spectacular.
Very true.
Actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the Vikings did win that game. It was a nice win for the Vikings.
Prime time, dude.
I would say the Patriots are actually is a prime time win for Kirk Cousins. So I had the Patriots winning that game. I think it was a good win for the Vikings because I still continue to say the Patriots are a pretty decent team.
I was gonna say Patriots were in the battle for number 10, but they didn't get the win, so
Yeah,
I'm not gonna put them over the
that's-
Titans.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. That's cool.
Number 5, we have the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
And the team that this is one of the teams that I was like, they could be flip-flopped, and that's number 4, the Buffalo Bills. Neither team moved. They both got wins.
What
This-
if the Lions would have pulled it out? What would have happened?
I think I would have dropped them.
They should have pulled it out, you freaking idiots. Oh, gosh.
I think I would have dropped. I would have dropped them. Yeah. I would have dropped them.
Bills are in trouble. Bills need to really figure themselves out because they're about to really shoot themselves in the foot.
I see a team that's starting to take it light to the playoffs come around. That's my vibe.
Hey,
dude.
you better
I'm
not
getting
take it
some,
too
like
light.
Tom Brady, New England Patriots type stuff coming in sleep. People are gonna sleep on him a little bit for no reason.
So what do you think?
I
They
don't
want
think
the
they
first round
have.
bye?
I don't think they have the team to do that.
Do you think they're trying
You
to
don't think
not
the Bills
have?
have the team to do
They
that?
shouldn't be sleeping.
I don't think
Josh
anyone-
Allen is not the quarterback that you could just be like, yeah, let's just sleep around. Playoffs come around and let's just go. No, I don't.
I think they are viewed as less of a threat, but not slept on.
Yeah, nobody's sleeping on the Bills. They were the Super Bowl favorite. They probably, I don't know if they still are or not, but
No, they're not right now. They're still my Super Bowl favorite.
sorry to hear that.
I feel
Both
confident, dude. I really like once these playoffs turn around. I don't think any team's gonna stop this team. I mean,
Do you think the
of course,
Cowboys
they have
could?
some hiccups right now.
like let's just say it's not gonna
In
happen.
the Super Bowl.
Yeah, okay, let's say it
What
was a
makes you
playoff
think
game.
nobody can stop this team?
I mean, once they all get together, whenever that playoffs roll around, bro, this is like.
I mean,
okay,
what
this
about
is
last
like. Let me
year?
put this into perspective for you. Us as Penguins fans, we don't give a rat about the regular season, bro. We wait for the playoffs. to roll
I
around.
disagree with that.
Tom
comparison.
Brady with the New England Patriots. Patriots fans, I seen it freaking firsthand whenever I went to playoff games and the Super Bowl. They didn't even care about the Super Bowl because they won so many Super Bowls.
What do you want?
The Bills are this
not
team.
on that level because they haven't won a
Everybody's
Super Bowl.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying everybody's expecting the Bills to be there to do this, whatever. They did spectacular last year. I mean, obviously they came up short, but
What, at the Super Bowl?
they came up short. They lost to the Chiefs.
Oh yeah. I just don't. Yeah, so I
I don't see them wanting to lose their number 1 seed, which I don't even know if they still have it. I don't think they do.
No, they
still
don't
have
have
it.
number 1 seed.
So I don't see them like if they were in the number 1 seed by a long shot. I'd be like, okay.
I
guess
think
take the foot off the gas.
it's them seeing the Chiefs again in the playoffs, dude.
What I'm trying to say is this is a team that I genuinely believe once the playoffs roll around, they're going to be playing different. They're going to be playing lights out.
So they could lose every game for the rest of the season. You'd be like, so what?
Let's just
They're
say
not gonna lose every game for the rest of the season.
let's say
That's what
it's
you're talking.
AFC Championship. It is Bills and Chiefs. Are you going to take the Bills in that game?
Absolutely. As long as they
Really?
have Josh Allen. And I mean, as long as there's no significant injuries, absolutely.
Wow.
Josh Allen, I'll throw the ball to the other team in the end zone.
That's definitely. I mean, game of the year if that's what
I
it
mean,
comes
they
down
already-
to, which
they
I think it
already-
will. But
Be
they
the
already
second
beat
time
them
they
once.
play. Yeah, could they
Already
do it
beat 'em
again? Yeah, that's tough.
I mean, you're right. It is tough, but why not? They already proved that they could do it.
Happened last year too. They didn't do it.
all right, number 3, we got the Finns.
Yes.
Beat the Texans.
Yes.
They look great as always. Not as always, but they look great.
Dude, they better go to the Super Bowl.
Really?
Super Bowl bound.
I'm trying to
I want
think
them
who would like be a team in the playoffs that would be like their toughest opponent.
Bills,
the
Chiefs.
Bills, Chiefs.
Oh yeah, true.
I think the Dolphins should be number 2.
Over
The Eagles.
the Eagles. Really? Because number 2, it's the Eagles.
I'd agree with that. Past 2 weeks, the Eagles barely got out of the Colts, and then they lost to the Commanders.
And number 1, I got the Chiefs. I don't hate that. But the Dolphins over the Eagles at number 2. Because last week they barely beat the Colts, and this week they barely beat the Packers. That's the reasoning?
No, they had a better game versus the Packers, honestly. I actually, it was... The Eagles' defense was a little bit underwhelming, at least in the beginning. I mean, they were lighting up points left and right, and the Packers' offense is an offense that has struggled all season.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's that. It was actually, a pretty decent win for the Eagles. I just feel like you have to take the last 3 weeks into consideration, and the Dolphins have been
It was crazy.
way more impressive. And they played the Texans, I know, but it was a slaughter fest from start to finish. So
It was crazy to see that the Packers were able to put up that many points on the Eagles, though, with how bad their offense has been. So even that is kind of like a question mark of oh, you really let that team put up that many points on you? They were crawling back into that game. What, in the fourth quarter?
I said they were kind of in the game for quite a while.
Yeah.
Eagles pulled away, and then the Packers ended up coming back a bit.
Yeah. And that was with Jordan Love.
Who actually looked pretty good. Surprisingly, yeah, he did look pretty good. I'll give him some credit.
I kind of look at it more the Colts game, but how the Dolphins-Bears game went, how it was just they just sneaked by at the end. That's what I kind of compare the Colts game to. The Packers game, I mean, the Eagles. Would you say they sneaked by, or they just didn't perform as well as we thought they would?
The Colts.
No, the Packers.
No, I think at the end of that game, the Eagles deserved that win. I wouldn't say they snuck by. They had it in control the past, at least late in the third quarter.
I just feel like they under-exceeded people's expectations. People expected them to go in and stomp the Packers.
Well, I mean, what we've seen again in this game was Jalen Hurts really being able to use his legs a lot. I mean, gosh, I think he had over 100 rushing yards in the first half or something like that. And the offense looked really great. It did. The run game was back. The read option was back. Jalen Hurts can throw the ball, man. He can throw the ball.
He can throw it. MVP candidate?
Yeah, that's what Eagles fans are saying. They have every right to.
Well, of course they are.
I mean, they have every right to.
Is this a team that any of us really see being a playoff threat, though?
The Eagles? Yeah, the NFC is weak as heck, dude.
Yeah, they're definitely a playoff threat for sure.
I don't see them making it to the NFC Championship. I'll say that.
I might be on the same page as you.
Who would they have to run into where you're
I don't know. I think any team could beat them, truthfully. I really do. I don't see them as an unbeatable team. Any team that's in the playoffs, I feel like they could have a chance to beat them. I feel like if the Vikings and the Eagles played again, the Vikings would have a chance to beat them. And I think the Vikings
even
are
what
subpar.
they did to the Vikings. They smoked the Vikings.
And I think that's even more.
That's old news, though. That's week 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
If the 49ers and the Eagles played,
That's the only team I think would knock the Eagles off. I mean,
Really?
well, no, the Cowboys could.
Cowboys, yep.
Because it's a divisional game.
Huh.
I don't know, man. The Eagles are sitting pretty, in my
I don't know
opinion.
if the Cowboys could. Cowboys in the playoffs. Are
Now,
disappointed.
here's the other question. Do you think the Dolphins could beat them?
I do. Yeah.
They put up
That
30
would be-
points.
that
the
would be
past,
an
like,
incredible
4
game.
weeks or so.
That would be.
their
I
offense
actually
is
don't.
crazy.
I can't actually think of a better matchup I would rather see than that game right there.
I'd rather see Chiefs Bills in the playoffs again for the AFC Championship.
I'd be
Sure,
really
yeah.
cool.
Regular
That's
season
That's
game,
something
yeah.
that's just fresh and so new that it's
Yeah.
like it excites me a
Yeah.
ton.
Yeah, that's what I would want. I would want that. That'd be cool.
That's I don't hate it, but I do think I still have the Eagles over them right now at number 2.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I want to know where you guys have these teams down in the comments. Comment your top 10 teams down below. Let me know which teams you would have changed. Where do you have the Dolphins? Where do you have the Eagles? Cowboys, Bills? Let us know. And we'll see you next Tuesday here with another top 10 teams.
Rumor has it TJ almost put Steelers at 10.
Huh?